Good morning. My name is Jonathan Linares Vargas. Then I will tell you about one of my most successful learning experiences. Let's start. I decided to learn everything related to mechanics in vehicles, their parts, their failures, how to repair them, and everything related to the subject. Little by little, I watched videos to learn about the subject. As soon as I graduated in 2019, shortly after, I managed to enter SENA. Back in April 2020, I started my class. Unfortunately, the pandemic and quarantine had already started, but that was not an impediment to my learning. I decided to learn it because since I was little I like cars and motorcycles. I was passionate about knowing how they worked and especially that I come from the generation that grew up watching the famous muscle cars. Sometime later, when I was already studying, my mom told me a story that when I was little, she used to see my playing with my cars, repairing them and so on. But that she did not expect that in reality this was the profession that the future would come to exercise. The way to learn is was not easy at all. I do not deny it. At the beginning, it was very hard for me to understand everything that they were teaching me. I had to adapt to the platform, to the means of communication that they would use, such as Zoom, Meet, and Microsoft Teams. I had to do a lot of research, read a lot, do a lot of learning guides, do a lot of evaluations. I thought that I would only have to see the topic that I wanted to learn, but it wasn't like that. I had to see other class, but those respective class also told me about subjects of what I wanted to practice. And with the passing of time, I was about to complete a year and a half of just class, just theory, which meant that for me my final test was approaching the litmus test, getting a contract of learning and test all my acquired knowledge. Currently, I have been in the company for 3 months and 26 days doing what I like, and that makes me happy. Thank you very much for your attention.